Let's start our yoga practice off with me, Matthew. Thanks for giving it a shot today. Getting on your mat with me, we're going to start standing at the front of our mat, separating your feet hip distance apart, and just hang forward and hang down. I know that you are newer to my style of yoga. We're going to make it feel quite all right. So as you hang down, you might want to bend your knees a little bit, or you can keep your legs straight. Whatever your back and hamstrings allow is fine. And start to breathe deeply here. So much of this practice will challenge you, whether it's in a physical way or a flexibility way or a balance way, but try to keep your breath as consistent as you can, regardless of what I throw at you. Roll your body all the way up to standing from here. Your feet hip distance apart. Keep your arms by your side and just roll your head in half circles or full circles around. Whatever you'd like, you can change directions. Just start to loosen your neck up here for a few breaths like this. We're keeping our head back to center, and even now bring your hands to your hips. Take that right arm up to the ceiling and take a fold over to your left so that right waist opens up, and a few breaths just like this. Bring your body back up to center. Bring that right hand back on your right hip. Take that left arm up to the ceiling. And we're folding over to the right for a few breaths here. Bring it back up to center. Bring your arms right by your side from there. Lift your arms up to the ceiling or sky. Look up. Take a few breaths. Reach as tall as you can here. And now fold back down to the floor in a forward bend from there. Roll your body all the way up to standing again. Lift your arms up to the ceiling again. Look up. Take a big breath in. Stay here just a couple breaths again, reaching as high as you want. You might want to arch back a little bit as well. Fold back down to the floor from there. We're walking back into down dog, a triangle shape. So walk your feet back, about 4.5 feet or so. Your feet are hip distance apart, your heels pressing toward the floor, your legs as straight as you can get them, your hands are shoulder distance apart. If this ever gets too challenging, just come down to your knees anytime. But in down dog, you want a triangular shape, your hips are high, your head's relaxed, you're kind of looking towards your feet. A few breaths here. Pedal your legs out. Bend one knee, bend the other knee, back and forth. Let your calves open up one at a time here. Just like a seed in a garden, you will grow to be tall. Now keeping your heels down evenly. Come down to your knees so you are on your hands and knees from there. You have cat and cow movements. Lift your head, lift your sit bones, but drop your belly down, which is cow pose. And then reversing that, drop your head round your back, which is cat pose. Stay here a couple breaths. We're warming up our spine. When you inhale, take cow pose again, arching your back up, looking up toward the ceiling. A few breaths here. When you exhale, round your back. Stay there for a few breaths again. Arms are straight. Lift your back a little bit higher, rounding it a bit more. And come back to center. Curl your toes, lift it back into down dog from there. From down dog, lift your right leg up in the air as much as you like. Look between your hands and step that right foot up inside your right hand. You might use your right hand to help that foot come up, just like a lunge here. Your hands are on either side of that right foot. Now bring your left knee down to the floor, uncurl your left toes, and reach your arms up to the ceiling. It's a version of crescent pose here. Other option if you wanted is straightening that back leg so your knee isn't on the floor. A few breaths reaching tall. Bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, look up toward the ceiling, open your shoulders up a little bit more. Lift your arms back up to the ceiling from there. Bring your left hand down to the floor. Take your right arm to the ceiling. Again, that left knee might be on the floor. Twisting right for 1 or 2 more breaths here. You got it. Bring that right hand back down to the floor. Step that right foot back so you make your way into down dog any way you like. And down dog from there. Take that left leg up in the air. Keep it there a couple breaths. Looking between your hands. Step that left foot up inside your left hand. Use that left hand to help it up there. You need to get that foot up a little farther. Either staying in a lunge or drop that right knee down to the floor. Either way, crescent or that version of crescent, reach your arms up to the ceiling here. A few breaths like this to start. It should feel strong. It should feel like you're working the balance a little bit. Take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, look up a little higher. Reach your arms back up to the ceiling again. Bring your right hand down to the floor. Take that left arm up. If you want to have that right hand on a block, you can also have that. As you twist your body left, ever you need to, bring your right knee down to the floor. Bring that left hand down to the floor. Step your way back to your hands and knees from there. And once you're on your hands and knees, make your way back into down dog from there. Fantastic. From down dog, bring your body into plank, which is the top of a push-up, and hold it here. You might have your knees on the floor, otherwise your legs are straight and off the floor. Up from here, lower down to your stomach, maybe from your knees, come all the way down. Walk your hands forward a little bit. And pressing into your hands a little or a lot, arch your back up as much as you like. So a nice arch in your spine. And take one more breath like this. Press back to your hands and knees, and then back into down dog after that. One more time, bring your body forward into plank, maybe from your knees. Lower down to your stomach from there. Hands forward a little, press into your hands a little or a lot, arching your back up here. Stay like this. Releasing it down, press to your hands and knees, back into down dog from there. That's it. From down dog, walk your feet up to your hands. Step your feet all the way together, chair pose, bend your legs as much as you want, reach your arms out and up. Up to you how much you challenge your legs, but a few more breaths, sink maybe a little bit lower in your legs, maybe arch your back and reach your arms a little higher. Fold it down and straighten your legs from there. roll up to standing from there. From here, we're going to turn sideways on your mat, feet wide apart, and bring your hands to your hips. We're coming into Warrior One on our right side. Turn your right toes out to the front of your mat. Your back heel is at a little angle inward. With your hands on your hips, have your hips moving toward the front of your mat. Bend your right leg a lot, and then reach your arms up to the ceiling. Warrior One like this. Up to you how much you bend that right leg. Keep that left leg really straight. One more breath here. Bring your hands back to your hips. Straighten your front leg. Now, keeping your feet where they are, have your hips face the side of your mat. And now, bend that right leg again. Reach your right arm straight forward and left arm straight back for Warrior Two from here. Pretty similar to Warrior One, except the arms are a little different, and your hips now are facing the side of your mat. Stay here, breathe here like this. Good, straighten that front leg. Bring your hands back to your hips again. One more thing here. Keeping your legs straight. Triangle. Walk your right hand somewhere down to your right knee or your shin or your ankle. You can always have your right hand on a block too. So triangle pose. Now reach your left arm straight up to the ceiling here in triangle like this. Should feel a good, deep, long stretch inside that right leg here. Bring your body back up from there. Bring your hands back onto your hips. We're taking those same three poses on the other side. So rotate your right foot toward the side of your mat, your left foot toward the back of your mat. Turn your right toes now in a little bit, so there's a little angle in that back foot. And then hands on hips, bend that left leg. Feel your hips move toward the back of your mat, so especially that right hand moves the right hip a little more forward. And then reach your arms up in Warrior One from here. Take one more breath. Bend that left leg a little more. Bring your hands to your hips, straightening that left leg. With your hands on your hips, shift your hips so they face the side of your mat. Bend that left leg again now. Reach your left arm forward, right arm back. Look out over your left hand in Warrior Two here. Take as low as you want in that left leg again. Keep your right leg as straight as you can at the same time. Straighten that left leg. Bring your hands back to your hips from there. One more pose here. Triangle. Bring that left hand out and down. Walk it down somewhere along that left knee or shin or ankle or a block. Both legs are straight. Then reach your right arm straight up to the ceiling here. Triangle like this. It should be hard on your balance and a deep flexibility in the inside of that left leg here. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. Bring your torso back up. Bring your hands back to your hips. Rotate that left foot in. We're going back to that first side. Turn your right toes toward the front of your mat. We're coming to Warrior Two with your hands on your hips and your hips facing the side of your mat. Bend that front leg again here. Reach your right arm forward and left arm back. Warrior Two like this. From here, bring your right forearm to the top of your right knee. Left hand is either reaching straight up to the ceiling or your left hand on your hip. But a few more breaths in this version of side angle here. Sink a little bit lower in that right leg. And straightening your right leg. Bring your hands back to your hips. Shifting to the other side. Right foot turns back in again. Left foot turns out toward the back of your mat. Hips face the side of your mat. Warrior 2 again here. Bend that front leg. Reach your left arm forward and right arm back. Torso is straight up and down from your hips. Strong left leg like this. And now bring your left forearm to the top of that left knee. Right hand either on your right hip or reach your right arm up to the ceiling, either way here. Good, straightening that left leg, bring your body back up, bring your hands to your hips. From here, step your feet all the way back together. Let's come to the front of our mat. And once you're there, feet together, legs together, reach your arms up to the ceiling, chair pose here again. Bend your legs as much as you want. If you want to challenge your balance a little more, you can lift your heels up off of the floor a tiny, tiny bit. Set your heels down if they were up. Fold forward and down from there. Good. Let's walk it back into down dog from there. From down dog, take that right leg up in the air. Step that right foot up inside your right hand. Use that right hand and arm to help that foot up if you need to. Turn your back foot down on the floor. And Warrior 1, reach your torso and arms up in Warrior 1 like we did a moment ago. Hips face forward. Bend that right leg as much as you want. Now opening it to Warrior 2, right arm forward, left arm straight back. Feel your hips shift toward the side of your mat. Beautiful. Stay here. One more thing. Straighten your right leg. Reach your right hand out and down somewhere along the shin or ankle area, and left hand either on your hip or left arm straight up. Triangle pose here. Good. Now from here, look down to the floor. Bend that right leg. Bring your hands to the floor, either side of that right foot. And just walk it back into down dog from there. Take that left leg up in the air. Step that left foot up inside your left hand. Use that hand to help that left foot up. Turn your back foot down. When you're ready for Warrior 1, reach your torso and arms up in Warrior 1 here. Hips are facing forward. Opening it up into Warrior 2. Reach your left arm straight forward, right arm straight back. Your hips now face the side of your mat. A few breaths here. One more thing. Straightening your left leg. Triangle. Bring your left hand forward and down somewhere along that shin. Right arm either straight up or right hand on your hip. Either way. Triangle here. Should feel a deep stretch inside that left leg. To come out from here, looking down. Bend your left leg. Bring your hands down to the floor on either side of that left foot. Step it back into down dog from there. From down dog, bring your body forward into plank. From here or from your knees, do 5 push-ups as low as you want them. When you're done, make your way back to down dog from there. From down dog, one more time, come into plank again. From here or from your knees, lower all the way down to your stomach. Hands press down, arch your back up as much as you want here. Press to your hands and knees, and then child's pose. Sit back on your heels from there and relax. Hard 20 minutes is done. We're shifting gears and getting to an easier part of class. Great work. If you want to wipe off or take a drink, now is a good time. I'm giving you a high five from my house to yours. But just relax like this. Take a few big breaths as you sit back on your heels in child's pose. And if child's pose doesn't feel good, you can either bring a block under you to sit on, or just keep a little more weight in your forearms. You should feel your thighs opening up, your knees opening up here. A couple more big breaths like this. From here, bring your body up. Make your way all the way onto your back from there. Any way you'd like. Come onto your back and hug your legs in once you get there. We're getting into our abs here. Bring your hands either by your ears or behind your head. With your legs into your torso, bicycle from right to left. So elbow, right elbow, left knee. Right leg goes out. And then switching sides, so twisting your torso right to left. Opposite elbow and knee connecting or coming close together. Other leg extending out. Keep going for 30 seconds. And if it's a lot, keep your legs where they are, hugged in, and just do your torso from right to left. Whatever variation you feel you are challenged, but it's not too much. And keep breathing here. 30 seconds like this. Hug your legs in from there. One more move for our core strength. Rock up to sitting. Bring your hands behind your knees. Lean back, lifting your feet up off of the floor, and you want your shins parallel to the floor. Arch your back up so your body's your back is making a V shape. If this feels pretty easy, reach your arms straight forward. You can always straighten your legs a little more, but balancing here as best you can. 10 more seconds from here.
What do I believe in? I don't think I know anymore. Tell me there's a
Good. Set your feet down from there.
Was there ever anything more?
Extend your legs straight out in front of you.
What I've been looking for.
If your knees aren't all the way straight, that's fine. You can also sit on something like a block or a pillow. The higher you sit, the easier it gets to forward bend. Or walk your hands down your legs as far as you want, or if you have a towel or a strap, you can hook that around your feet, but taking a forward bend for about 30 seconds here. If it doesn't feel good, come out. Otherwise, just breathe into this. Your flexibility will increase over time just by doing this over and over again. Deep breathing, putting yourself into a pose like this and relaxing into it.
I've been looking for. It's all a state of mind. How did you know that everything was broken by design? How beautiful. It's taking me so long to.
One more big breath here.
It's all a state
Roll your body up from here, and let's come on to our backs from there. You can have your head on the floor. I like to have my head on a block in these next couple poses, or on a pillow. We're stretching out our hips next in figure 4 stretch. Bring your right ankle just above your left knee. If this is enough, just stay here. Otherwise, reach your right hand through the gap in your legs. Clasp your hands underneath that thigh on your left side or outside that left shin. For 30 seconds here. Relax your head. Slow your breath way down. Let that hip on your right side open up here. Last, longest breath here. Beautiful. To release, uncross that leg position and hands, setting up the other side. Bring the outside of your left ankle on your right knee. Either stay here or sweep that left hand through the gap in your legs, clasping your hands under that right calf or outside that right shin. 30 seconds again here. Just relax.
Call my number, call my name. If you wander back again. Call my number, call my name.
One more big breath here for you. And then release. Unclasp your hands, uncross your legs. Hug your right leg into your body. Let your left leg reach out on the floor. Coming into a twist, let your left hand take that knee to the left, a little or a lot. Let your right arm open out on the floor to the right here. Twisting on this side. Bring that right leg back up, extend it out, and hug your left leg in. Same thing on this side. Your right hand takes it to the right as much as you want as that left arm opens left. Bring that leg back up to center. Extend that leg out on the floor, coming into Shavasana, our final rest pose here. So whatever feels comfortable, find that positioning and then close your eyes. Your hands can be by your side, with your palms facing up, or wherever you'd like. But one more thing as we rest. Take a big, big breath in and hold that breath in. Open your mouth. Sigh that breath all out. These last couple minutes, rest deeply after that amazing work. Start to move your fingers and toes again here. Slide your heels back. Roll to your right side. Press your way up to sitting in any position that you'd like. And close your eyes. Bring your hands together right at your heart. After that 30 minutes of moving your body in such a healthy way, you will feel better inside and out right now. But you had to work to get to this point. Thank you for your work and focus and dedication and effort. I applaud you deeply. Thank you so very much for practicing with me. Let's do it over and over again. Namaste.